lifted a voice from the dust of the crowd, gave it a halo, said speak for us now. Polished the echoes, rehearsed every line, learned how to kneel, learned how not to ask why. We carved out a future from borrowed belief, called it devotion, disguised it as truth. Every doubt softened, every edge filed smooth. To thinking felt reckless and silence felt safe. They taught us new words for old fears, wrapped them in banners and light. If it sounded important enough, it must have been right. We build them tall so we don't have to see what stands in the shadow, what stares back at me. Hands in the air, eyes shut tight, marching together, convinced we're right. We follow the drum till the ground shakes loose, from worship to fury, from crown to noose. We don't ask when, we don't ask why, we just follow the shout as it passes us by. Stone into legend, legend to law. 1,000 small lies make a truth we adore. Painted in gold, every flaw explained. History written and sealed and framed. But whispers grow louder, the cracks appear. Suddenly heroes sound less sincere. Files get open, the tone gets sharp. Same mouths cheering now, tear them apart. Statues fall faster than they were raised. Names get erased, then replaced, then praised. Some truths uncovered, some tailored to fit. Outrage sells better than doubt or grit. We don't read the fine print, we chant the headline. We trade one set of chains for a newer design. We build them tall so we don't have to choose between thinking for ourselves and the comfort of cues. Hands in the air, eyes shut tight, masses in rhythm, calling it sight. From myth to monster, from love to shame. Same blind fire, just a different flame. If history bends, it's not by mistake. It bends to the will of the noise we make. Still we rise, still we fall.
We didn't wake up wanting thrones or marching feet or sharpened tones. We wanted sleep without the fear, a voice that said you're safe in here. We wanted names we could repeat, so doubt wouldn't speak so loud or deep. A story clean enough to hold when everything else felt uncontrolled. They didn't steal our minds at night, we handed them over in daylight. We were there when the fire caught, we fed the flame with what we brought. Not guiltless hands, not blameless eyes, just tired hearts and organized lines. We weren't forced, we weren't free, we chose the comfort of we. Still we rise, still we fall. Spoken words we learn to trust, short and sharp and framed as must. They renamed fear as loyalty and called obedience clarity. We laughed when questions slowed the room, called hesitation impending doom. If everyone nodded, it had to be true. Silence felt safer than seeing it through. Some lies were lies, some truths were real, some wounds we named, some refused to heal. Outrage taught us where to stare, so we never looked at how we got there. When the statues fell, we cheered again. Same rush, just different ends. We called it justice, called it growth, never questioned the hunger beneath them. We were there when the fire spread, when history bent to what we said. Not monster saints or faceless crowds, just human beings thinking out loud. If blame is shared, then so's the choice to pause, to listen, to lower the voice. Still we rise, still we The square is empty by morning light, paper suns in a silent fight, footprints crossing, then erased by wind that doesn't take a side. What stood for years, what fell last night, both leave dust in the same sunlight. No cheers remain, no fists held high, just space where certainty used to lie. The words are still here, worn and thin, echoes of where belief had been. Some still fit, some sound strange without the crowd to keep them trained. We read them slower, line by line, no chant to keep us all in time. A thought appears, then hesitates, unused to stand in without its maze. After the noise, what's left to hold? No borrowed heat, no script we're told, no hand to raise, no side to choose, just quiet truth with nothing to lose. After the noise, can we stay when there's no one leading the way? Still we rise, still we fall. It's harder now to feel so sure, nothing sacred to secure, no symbol strong enough to blame, no face to wear the weight of shame. The mirror doesn't shout or cheer, it only asks us to stay here with doubts that don't demand belief and answers that arrive in grief. Maybe meaning moves this slow, maybe it resists the show. No monument, no final word, just listening when nothing's heard. What if truth is not a flame, but a small light without a name? After the noise, what do we do when us dissolves into you? No anthem left to drown the mind, no crowd to tell us where to stand. After the noise, can we learn to sit with questions, let them burn? Still we rise, still
the forest, no apple rains, no tree grows to choke the plains, no bird claims all the sky to keep. Nothing kills the others while it sleeps. Yet we gather and we build crowns for ideas, monuments for will. Stories grow taller than the tallest oak, and myths spread faster than the smoke. Nature has balance, checks in time. Humans have belief that climbs beyond the soil, beyond the rain, beyond the quiet rules that life sustains. No apple larger than the tree, no single leaf owns the canopy, but we chase shadows in the sun, thinking growth alone is one. We are natural, yet we stray, building towers that can decay. Belief has no roof, no floor, no wall, and still we rise and still we fall. Hunger stops the predator's stride, limits every creature's pride, but symbols can feed 1,000 mouths. A chant can leap from north to south. We invented rules we cannot feel. Faith can't kill and faith can't heal. History bends to what we believe. No forest ever would deceive. Crowds act human, yes, but freed from the quiet laws that nature needs. We borrow power, we hoard it fast. We forget the shadows that always last. Nature has ethics, though not in words. Balance, feedback, and checks unheard. Every life has a place, every action or weight. Nothing grows infinite, nothing dictates fate. Humans broke free from the same restraint. We climb without bounds, we dream without chains. Symbols spread faster than roots can hold. Stories are fire and fire grows bold. A crown rises, a story bends, a chorus swells that never ends. Nature watches, patient and slow. We must invent limits before they go. No apple larger than the tree, no life can hold infinity. We are human and that is the key. To wonder, to stumble, to grow, to see. If belief can climb beyond the ground,